The Supreme Court has ruled against the Trump administration in the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was mistakenly deported last month on one of the flights to a notorious prison in El Salvador. The court says steps must be taken to return him to the U.S., something the White House argues they don't have the jurisdiction to do. Scott McFarland has the story. Scott, good morning.
Dana, good morning. It was a unanimous decision that Kilmar Abrego Garcia must be returned. The Supreme Court didn't set a deadline, but they ruled the Trump administration must facilitate getting him out of that Salvadoran prison and back to the U.S.
It's been nearly a month since Kilmar Abrego Garcia was plucked from a street in Maryland by federal agents, detained, arrested, and flown with more than 200 others to El Salvador. After pleas from his wife that he has no gang ties.
Kilmar, if you can hear me, I'm still fighting for you.
And an admission from the Department of Justice that Abrego Garcia was deported by mistake.
The error that you are referring to was a clerical error. It was an administrative error.
The U.S. Supreme Court has intervened, upholding a lower court order that he be sent back to the U.S. Thursday night, the original judge handling the case, Judge Paula Zinnes of Maryland, ordered the Trump administration to facilitate the return of Abrego Garcia to the U.S. as soon as possible. The order gives the Department of Justice until 9:30 a.m. Friday to detail Abrego Garcia's location and the steps the U.S. has taken to bring him back. The development comes amid scathing criticism of the Trump administration for deporting 200-plus foreign nationals without any due process.
The Trump administration looks like more and more of a police state every day, and that's a country that none of us recognize.
Also developing overnight, the administration has moved to essentially cancel Social Security numbers for thousands of immigrants here on temporary legal status. The White House said it's a motivation to get them to self-deport, but that is a form of financial death, Adriana. Makes it almost impossible to do business with financial institutions.
All right, Scott, thank you.